I'm Sherry Cooper. I'm supervising producer.
I'm Jason Wilborn. I'm a story editor. Ojai Foods in crisis. The business is in a lot of debt, and Sarah's faced with sort of revealing this to her mother, to Nora. They're in a tight spot, and they ultimately have to go to Walker Landing, to Tommy and Holly for help in trying to save the family business.
The thing Sarah most does not want to do is go to Holly begging for help, and her younger brother, who's passed over for the president title of the company, and she has to go begging for help. And so that's sort of her big crisis. Also, she's romantically involved with the consultant Graham. So what's she going to do with Graham? She makes this stoic decision to cover up that big mistake that Saul made. It's going to be painful enough for the family to lose Ojai. They don't have to know what Saul did, how he really failed them. Saul has a huge personal crisis, basically drives his car into a tree.
It wasn't really about the money for Saul. It was about his personal crisis, as Sherry said, and he ultimately reveals that he feels like he's maybe missed his life. And in a scene with Kevin, after the tree crashing incident, tells Kevin that he's a gay man, and he's now confronting that and comes out and is sort of dealing with that.
So Rebecca sort of shuts down on him, and Justin just thinks he's the most disgusting person ever. So she comes to find him, and he apologizes. I'm so sorry I ever said anything, and she admits, I'm not a walker. And instead of what you think could happen, which is Justin says, oh great, yay, I'm normal, my feelings aren't so disgusting, he's furious that she's lied to him and betrayed him and made this feel this way, and basically says to her, you're just like your mother.
Kevin has this crazy, crazy day that leads him back home and to a scene with Scotty, where he, in the midst of explaining his sort of crazy family and what the hell's wrong with all these people, leads him to propose to Scotty.
It's like where everything blows up. It's the penultimate episode of the season. And we knew every story that had been set up was going to explode in this episode, which is just so exciting. So I think all of them we were so invested in because we've been so invested in these characters. And one of the challenges was for Justin and Rebecca is not to make it too sitcom-y, but to make it light and comedic at the same time, that you can laugh along with it, and to go deep in that small amount of like 42 minutes that we have. This was really an intense episode, and making sure every emotion was like the right key, I guess.
Absolutely, I agree.
Favorite scene, comedic-wise, was writing Kevin and Justin talking about incest, because Kevin is just so much fun to be the reacting straight guy, straight gay guy. But and I guess the other favorite scene to write was Holly, Rebecca, and that doozy of a fight where it just like let the two of them let loose on each other. It was kind of fun. Meanest mother-daughter fight ever. At least I tried to make it that. I feel like the fans on the boards like freak out over Justin and Rebecca. So hopefully this will make, the yuckiness will die down and people will get on board. That's the hope with this episode. Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, maybe people will be really into Kevin finally settling down and committing. Because I think I've heard from the end, it's a really moving performance for both of them. So.
Hi, my name is Scott Sherrick. I am the assistant to the actor Dave Annable, who plays Justin Walker on Brothers and Sisters. This week, coming up in episode 216, we have a lot of things happening. It's the season finale. We feature Kevin and Scotty taking things to a new level. Rebecca and Justin begin to start heating up. And finally, Saul has some things to reveal. Check it out, episode 216, season finale. Bye.